The Pfaff Creative 4.5 sewing machine has one more layer of coolness when you start working within the memory. So we're going to start going into where we can combine stitches. But what I want to focus on is this feature right here. What is it actually called? It is directional stitches. So these are like straight stitches that you can use in any of the directions that are on a clock or a compass and make the stitches kind of separate from each other. So let me just give you an idea. I'm going to just pick a decorative stitch. Now if I want the next stitch to stitch somewhere out in, we'll just say left field, I can go ahead and open up the directional stitching and start adding stitches. So one touch is just a oh so simple straight stitch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the reason I'm counting is so if I go ahead and do this a couple more times, I can get the same amount added. Let's do another level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll add one more. And then what if we wanted to stair step it back on our return trip? 1, 2, 3. Add another decorative stitch and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I think I'm close. All right, we're going to call that good. So now when we go ahead and confirm this, we can see how that's actually going to stitch out. It'll take just a second as it builds the stitch and then goes ahead and keeps working down through all the stitches that we put in. And then it'll start again. So that's why I didn't put that last decorative stitch in here, because when it starts over, we'll get that repeat from the beginning here. So if we go back to the beginning, then it will start this stitch again. So now you can make a decorative stitch much more intricate. So let's try that one more time, give you one more idea of ways that you can use this. And this time, I'm going to go ahead and just trash this. Of course, we could save all of our fabulous options, but let's go into our multi kind of maxi stitches and come into like the first stitch, that nice big scallop stitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a few stitches and stair step my way back to this point right here. So we'll just go ahead. Now you'll notice that I'll need to kind of go a couple stitches this way and a couple stitches this way. It's kind of hard to see right now, but it's stitching right on top of the other one. And then we'll aim out a little bit further until, okay, so it kind of takes a second to generate. So I'm going to just back it up just a few. Nope, I don't want to delete all. I just held it a little too long, just a couple touches of the trash can. And then let's go ahead and go to 180. I'm going to plus it up there. I'm kind of doing this kind of quick, but you'll get the idea once I get the next one in there. So let's move that over. And then we'll add another one, and look where it'll sit. It'll sit right on top of the next one. Then what I can do is use the stitches to return back down. Here we go. We're going to be really close here. Maybe we'll just go for a slight overlap and then let that third one come on in. So what we have when we take a look is a pretty amazing looking stitch built just from plain old decorative stitches and moving them around with some directional stitches in with the memory.